This sucks so much.
Well, I make myself a snack, but there's no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, internet guy? Thanks for the 34. The only thing funnier than 24 is 34.
Go.
Yeah, 47 in any percent, as we've already proven, is a very shitty time.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
I've already gotten 6 of them, and only one of them is like somewhat mediocre-ish. Which was the literal first one that I got. I'd never gotten a 47 that I was happy with. Or like, proud of. There were a couple of, if there were a few 48s that were like that. There were a few 48s I thought were good. Like, not good, but like, acceptable. First 48 was pretty impressive. Third one was also pretty nice. 4812 was pretty sick for the RSS route. If I grinded that for longer, I probably could have gotten to 47 with it, but whatever. That just goes to show how bad my current time is. No. Definitely not 48, no. It's like 53 was probably the best run I've gotten for the time it was gotten. The 53 in January of 2019 before lag clips was like insane. 116 was really bad, man. It was on pace for 115 and I choked it. The whole second half of the run was really embarrassing. I want to go back and get a 114 whenever I'm, you know, free from this, at least. No, none of my current leaderboard times are satisfactory. I don't like any of them. Like, my NG plus PB died on Swamp Clip. And I just straight up wasn't aware of how to do the what's it called? The spatula skip on the crab's dupe. Just straight up wasn't aware of how to do it. It's just 6 seconds right there. Just literally just 6 seconds for free.
Down.
Skips the taxi pad cutscene. Saves a little bit of time.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Oh, I'm
when,
quick.
Even before I was even running this game, it still did too. It's the crazy part. Still a really cool game even before all the crazy stuff was found. I do the non-DC method now. Requires a frame perfect input, but it saves 3 seconds or something like that. It's more consistent for me because I can hit the frame and I don't have to risk like pressing B to A too quickly or too slowly, I guess. I just prefer it and it's faster, so whatever.
You're... Yeah. Looks like the robot's left itself vulnerable.
Thanks for the 3 months, Lonely.
Barrier Reef.
Thanks, man. For the good luck as well.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there. The robot better change tactics and fast. Sling! The old clothesline move. The robot's losing its head. What a shocking takedown by Patrick.
You know, I'm wondering, like, if I do, because, like, I'm getting better at the prawn spatula skip. And, what's it called? The trash bash in museum. I feel like I can just,
Nice flying,
you know, not do quick slick for a bit just to get a decent time without it. And then it just seems kind of silly that, like, I can get a time that's, like, easily 10 to 20 seconds faster than this without doing that trick, and it's killed 3 of my runs today. It's just like, I don't know.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
But to be fair, I feel like more of my runs are dying to Larry Slide. Just the principle of, like, if you just keep doing runs, it'll eventually happen, I guess. I don't know.
The old clothesline move.
There's also no evidence that suggests that I'm, like, I can still miss oil skip, you know.
Oh, what an opening for a guy literally filled with openings. Oh, what an uppercut.
Yeah, it feels worse when you miss that trick because it's, like, fucking easy.
Nice move by SpongeBob.
I definitely feel less
This
bad
match
when I
is
miss quick
just
slip.
about over.
Well, it's like, why should I? If the way you set up oil skip out of the 1-frame jump is way shittier than doing it without, then, like, I don't know why I would do it again. Yeah, but I'm not trying to impress people. I'm trying to impress myself. If you believe that everything in the run is hard, then what is that gonna do to you? It's gonna make you play like fucking shit. what I'm doing right now is the fastest. Pretty decent run, honestly. Not bad. Well, that was 100% back in the day, and we had to do that like an hour and a half into the run, so yeah. It wasn't even this early. Because we needed the cruise bubble to do that too. So it just sucked. I sense a dead run. I guess I wasn't facing fully forward before. We're fine. It's alright. You can just kind of tell by the way it goes off the pole. Like how it goes over. Yeah. This run's like okay, I guess. It's acceptable. Morning, man. What bowling glitch? I have no idea what you're talking about. But like, what do you mean by quicker though? I don't get it. But like, quicker as in like you wouldn't be buying as many spatulas, yeah. But like you need the spatulas to finish the game. That's why I'm not really understanding. Thanks, man.
Number 1 on the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Oh, would you still do crabs without SBA? You get like 1 or 2 spatulas from them. And the whole route would be very different. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened when we found SBA. We just did 7 different spatulas. Well, now we get 9 crab spatulas, but yeah. It's pretty fucked.
Sand.
There are like if you go back and watch the runs that were like done before SBA was found, that's what we did. Yeah, we just got other spatulas instead. Yeah, any percent does duping, yeah. Yeah. Probably the right call, honestly, to not slide into it because he was going to push me over there. This game was already done at GDQ 4 years ago. They'll probably never let it in again, though. Good run. Yeah, this run's fine. It's not as good as my PB, I don't think.
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
Still good. It's okay. I mean, like, nothing's really happened yet, though.
Great Barrier Reef!
I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with this run, honestly.
That's the ticket!
Surprised I hit.
Meeting out there.
This is not manipped, no.
Do-si-do and around you go.
The third phase has been nipped, but this one isn't.
Now the robot. It's taking a beating out there. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob on
Phase 1 is like not really that in need of a manipulation. It really isn't. Phase 2 can use one. Phase 3 has one, which is the important one.
That hot goo could melt anything. Oh, that's gotta sting. Do-si-do and around you go. One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Oh, that was
It's not
a
RNG.
doozy.
It's the artificial intelligence that you're manipulating. You can manipulate him to land on the right side of the map, like the correct side of the map should specify. desirable position, I guess.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
I feel like a new sponge.
Do-si-do and around you go. Do-si-do and around you go.
That's bullshit.
Look at that.
Like, look at him. He was just about to fucking go away too.
That's the ticket.
I think Rehydrated's okay as a casual game. It's nice that it's on Steam. Like updated graphics, resolution, and so forth.
The robot better
This one's kind of not that good, honestly. It's cringe. Very cringe.
keep.
I do not want updates for my PB. Thank you very much. I don't want to know where I am relative to it. Might not matter after this though. Okay. You still can. It's like a 1.5 minute long run. This part sucks. Always has. They tried to fix it, but they couldn't fix it. I could have gotten that if my hands were faster that time. Oh no. They did this like weird patch where they're like, I guess the logic is like, well, we don't know how to fix the warping, but we can just make it so you don't have powers, so if you can warp to the final boss, but you can't beat it anyway. Like, obviously people figured out how to beat it without powers, so yeah. It's just like, I don't know. They could have just like figured out how to patch the warp, I guess. No, it really is. It's pretty funny. Why is this run so shit? Oh yeah, because it's a shift run, that's why it's shit. It's only one letter off of shit. I don't know why they went around patching shit. It was just weird. Maybe THQ Nordic mandated it. I don't know. cringe run. Oh wow. Throwing.
Ow! Ow! Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Seeing how shaky I am, let's just do this. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Low-key almost hit my head on the lasers, but you know. Really bad rock bottom. Goes nicely with this really bad run. The taxi glitch. Like, they fixed something in the console version where you could, like, skip the first phase of the fight. They figured that one out. But yeah, they play on a lower patch for rehydrated speedruns. Because they patched some stuff. Like, it may be still doable, but it's not as fast. Peace, man. Have a good one. Thanks. Why? Why quit over a 60 FPS rule? What's the reasoning for that? I mean, the game ran like shit above 60 FPS and the physics were fucking whack. It wasn't designed to be above 60. The devs obviously didn't consider it. I literally think they just forgot to cap it, but yeah. Yeah, the window grabbing I can understand, totally. I think there should have been a second category. I don't know why they just straight up unbanned it. I think that was a pretty poor decision, but yeah. No, they're just patching a single player game. I mean, like, to be fair, there were some things I needed to patch in because it was unfinished. But, like, fixing glitches is, like, kind of weird. Especially when, like, you know, the speedrunning community for the game is huge. I mean, that, like, destroyed the console community for the game because they kept patching stuff. There were so many different versions and they couldn't downgrade. Like, the console community for Rehydrated got destroyed by that shit. And the PC community was just leaderboard ruling that hurt the leaderboard, I think, with the window grabbing being allowed.
Here we are. Say
I mean, there was like one bad leaderboard decision that was made, in my opinion. The window grabbing was the only decision that was made that sucked. Everything else was either necessary or just trying to deal with how the devs were patching the game. But when I ask people why they stopped playing because of the 60 FPS ruling, they can never give me a straight answer. They just say they stopped because they didn't like it. They can't explain why. There's nothing wrong with that one. In fact, that made it so more people could play the game, but people got mad because they got mad for no reason. I mean, it should have always been 60 FPS locked. I don't know why we didn't enforce that from the start, but as soon as we started enforcing it, people just got mad for no reason. Because the game runs like shit above 60 FPS. It's like pretty apparent if you've ever speedrun it. It's like very whack. Wasn't designed for it. Well, VBBs were literally found to replace the ones that got removed within 24 hours. So that's also wrong. It just sounds like you didn't really put effort into learning the new ones. Which for a game that was a week old is like... I don't really find that to be a really good excuse, honestly. Because people were learning new stuff every day.
The great.
Like, they weren't the same ones, but they still existed. Okay. But the thing is, man, like, the game was a week old. At the time that it was banned, and backward Goo Lagoon is a thing, you know that, right? Like, they do that in runs. Oh my god, I almost died. They do it in runs, man. Like, the game's gotten over 10 minutes faster since that ruling was made. Did people really think the game wasn't gonna have stuff found after the first week? Like, that's why I just think it's unreasonable. Also, yeah. Just still a bit unreasonable, honestly. I mean, most of the people who found stuff are like, I found sponge warping, and Goo Lagoon backward is, you know, part of that. Sponge warping became obsolete for a bit. When that change was made, I kept playing because I liked playing the game, I guess. I don't know, I think people just look for excuses to not care about things. If you really enjoy a game, you stick by it and you stick through the dumb shit. Window grabbing is dragging the window of your game to make it, like, temporarily, like, stutter and pause. You can do it to, like, get extra height on sponge warps. Window grabbing and rehydrated is kind of a weird controversy. I can totally see why you'd want it allowed and why you wouldn't want it allowed. Because you can do it on console, but you don't use window grabbing to do it, but you can still do the same thing. Well, it was banned at first, and then they unbanned it. I wasn't playing when they unbanned it, personally. I probably would have fought against it. Well, I would have fought against it, or I would have argued there should be a second category. I think the reason why they unbanned it was because it was consistent and it made the game faster, but that doesn't mean that it's, like, reasonable. I mean, like, combo storage is consistent in this game. Does that make the game better to run? I don't know. Yeah, it's like one of those things where, like, it's in an area where you can justify banning it, so I don't know. I think there should have been a category split. So I agree, there were some poor decisions on the boards, but the 60 FPS ruling was good. That was a good one. The first problem was opening the boards on day one, but at the same time, I feel like that was like a good decision in hindsight because there wouldn't have been a leaderboard for 2 spatulas, I don't think. Like, it wouldn't have been as popular. So the fact that we had that day 1 leaderboard for 2 spatula with like no restrictions and like no like guidelines or anything like that, it was a mess, but it was fun for day 1, you know? It was a good time. We had to reset it, but you know, whatever. It's okay. I don't think 2 spatula needed to be reset. I think that we could have gotten away with grandfathering those. We were at 3,000 views on day 1. It was awesome. Day -1, it was like 4,000 during the casual play.
The map.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Yeah.
Where are the security?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that like when Rehydrated was like at its peak, the board mods are doing a good job, but like as time went on, I think people would just want like, this might be a shitty take, but I feel like people just wanted to make the game as fast as possible. Like they wanted it to be faster than the original game, because it's like a pretty cool feat to do. I get it. I think that unbanning lag was like a last resort at that. Yeah, I don't even remember there being a discussion about it. Is that, like, weird? I missed a split. Okay. That was dumb.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
It's fine.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity.
He was in a weird spot.
The robot better change tactics and fast. Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain?
Oh! Okay. It's gotta be retimed. I messed up a lot of splits in this run. But that was a sub 47:30. It could have been way better. But I'm just glad that something happened that wasn't, you know, a 9-frame PB.
Money.
Anyway, yeah, this has to be retimed. How many of these splits did I mess up? Okay, that one was real. Alright, well, I'll retime it. I'll retime it. That was a 47:29. I think that the spatula grab at the end, like the double spat, was like a really messy segment. And then the cruise boost going in was kind of messy. But we did it! Obviously I'm not happy with this, but like sub 49, excuse me, sub 47:30, like a 47:29 at minimum was like the short-term goal. I really want to get sub 47:20. Doesn't really feel like I PB'd because I was too busy talking about reminiscing rehydrated stuff, and I messed up my splits, and yeah. I'll retime it. I'll retime it, but yeah, that was a 47:29. Alright. It wasn't the worst run in the world. It was not as awful as a 47:47.
I do.
Need I remind you all that there are still
Yeah.
robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished.
The funny part is that nobody's gonna know what this run actually got.
Out there.
People coming in here, like,
Stop, and neither will
seeing these splits are gonna be like, oh, he just did a no reset run.
is safe.
I can't even tweet my splits, so whatever. Well, we know that it PB'd by like, what, 18 seconds? It was like an 18-second PB, I think. It's like an 18 something, who knows. I was complaining about this run for a good portion of it. Rock bottom was really bad. It set me pretty far behind. This run was okay going into Industrial Park. It wasn't like, or leaving Industrial Park rather. It was like, alright. I lost like 10 in rock bottom compared to what I'd like to get. 2 here, so like 12, 13. I thought this went okay, honestly. Graveyard actually went okay. 13 seconds. I have no idea how this went. We'll figure it out. But had this been like good after Industrial Park, this could have gotten like a 48, 16 or something like that. Not even considering the Murmelair fuck-ups, which I'm sure this was over 320. This Murmelair had to have been over 320. We'll find out. Did I say something else? I meant to say 47-16. Yeah, I guess because I'm seeing 48 on my screen. That's why I'm saying that. So yeah, like, out of Industrial Park, it was still definitely doable to get a sub 47-10. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I think I also forgot. I forgot to go for the prawn thing, but like, I think I was a little bit shaky, so I didn't. I either forgot or I chose not to do it. I don't remember. Maybe it was a little bit of both. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, obviously there are spots here like Sandy. We had like 5 before Sandy that can be saved. We can save like 5 more in Goo Lagoon. Like 40, the path to 46 is clear. It's definitely doable with my current skill level. But perhaps not my current level of consistency. We'll see how I play now that I finally got over this very strange wall. If you guys don't know the timeline, I got 47.49 on October 20th, which was like almost a month ago. And then I got a 2-second PB like I think a week later or something like that. I don't remember. No, I got it on Halloween. It was like 11 days later. 2-second PB on Halloween. Then I beat it by 9 frames. Excuse me. I beat it by 9 frames at some point in November this year. This month. Excuse me. I don't remember when. Let me go to speedrun.com. Sorry. Stomach ache for no reason. Well, you have to get LSS first try. It loses too much time to miss it. If you don't get that, your run's probably dead. Alright, I PB'd by 9 frames on November 10th. So that's the reason why it says the world record is 47.38. Because the previous one was like 0.5 something. Yeah, it was a 9 frame PB. The 0.38 is because like it's a 60 frame per second game, so it divides out to 0.38 something. But yeah. Alright. 47.29 at least. I don't think it was a 47.28 or a 47.30. I saw it when I hit the fuse. But I'll retime it. I'll schedule, because I know you guys are probably wondering. Yeah, we were gonna do Lights Camera Pants once I got like the annual Lights Camera Pants meme run for 100% on the hardest difficulty. We were gonna do that when we got this time, but obviously my neck and shoulders, like I don't want to use the webcam right now. Plus, like I've been having like an acne problem from stress, and I've been using a lot of like medication on my face during the stream. So I can't really use the webcam right now even if I wanted to. People would just be asking like what the medication on my face is or whatnot. So I can't really use the webcam at the moment, but as soon as I think that after this I've gotten this time, the stress levels are going to be way down, so like it's not what I wanted to get with this run. If I got a good murmur layer, I still could have gotten a low 47, but it's still like much closer to like, it's much more. Look at this. See, I was even entering the main chamber, so like you can tell from here like I'm definitely capable of a low 47, especially since this was slower than my personal best for like, look at this, plus 11 on vines. I mean, like if anything, this shows more potential than my previous PB that lost half a minute in murmur layer and still could have got, like if I didn't lose half a minute in murmur layer, I could have gotten a low 47. I think this shows more potential, this run does, because I did choose not to do a strat here as well. Maybe I didn't do it in my previous PBs as well, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. So yeah, we'll do Lights, Camera, Pants memes when my neck and shoulders and my face are all like healed up. Until then, we're just going to be, well, even after we do that meme run, we're still going to be doing any percent, I think. I don't know why that would imply that we weren't going to, because I want to see how close I can get to a 46 before the year's over. At some point, I might take a little tiny break for 100%, but that's only if I'm like 2 weeks away from 2021, and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting this 46, then I might just switch over, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. It'd be cool to say that I got a 46 this year, but it's not my goal. I think it's unrealistic, but I don't know. You never know if a miracle could happen or not. I wouldn't count on it though. Yeah, I did watch Superhero Movie. I thought it was pretty funny. A lot of the humor is dated. Not all the jokes hit, but you know, a lot of it was pretty funny. As a Raimi fan, I thought it was good. What's up? This is a 47.29. I missed splits and I had to like undo a bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna retime it. I'm gonna retime it. I might just do it off stream. I might just retime it off stream because it is like 4 in the morning. And I do want to try to get back to streaming on like a normal schedule. Or we can keep going. That's a possibility. I think we should keep going. But I do want to get splits for everything.